Oh, do you have to like that? The lean in. Kaboom! Whoa, what a shot. Sweetness. Nice little move. Wow, what an entertaining game. Your McFarland Spartans. On the air. Happy New Year to everybody. Good evening, Spartan Nation. Welcome to McFarland Girls Basketball 2015-2016. My name is Bill the Big K Cather, your play-by-play announcer tonight. I'm just a 67-year-old two-time cancer survivor, just living the dream of bringing McFarland youth activities to you. And still, every telecast waiting for ESPN to give me a call. And needless to say, I haven't been sitting by my phone lately. But let's hope. Maybe there's hope in the future. I'm going to do my best tonight to keep this telecast accurate, informative, and entertaining for your pleasure. Let me first give a shout-out to those of you watching tonight in Kansas City, Minneapolis, Chicago, Houston, Freedom, Little Chute, Platteville, you name it, and other locations like Pennsylvania, California, Florida, and even Shanghai, China. Hi to Mark and Leah Hefty. I always like to say hi to them, ex-McFarland alums and players here. For your information, these games can be viewed three ways. Live, like you're watching now at Cable 982. Live streamed at our website, YouTube/McFarland Cable, or viewed at a later date, again at our website, YouTube/McFarland Cable. If you ever have an issue viewing these games in that, it means we do have some technical difficulties at times. Just check back to the website later on, and those games will be on for your viewing pleasure. While I continue tonight's game, I hope you can just watch a little warm-ups and some crowd shots and that. On the outside tonight, it's a very balmy 1 degree outside, according to our local weather forecasters. But who cares about that? And who cares if Alabama, the Crimson Tide, is going against the Clemson Tigers tonight at 7:30. We don't care. We're here to witness high school athletics. On the outside, again, it's 1 degree, but it doesn't matter because we are looking live at McFarland High School Gymnasium for tonight's contest. Monday evening, January 11th, 2016, the battle between the Panthers of Palmyra-Eagle and your McFarland Spartans. The Palmyra-Eagle Panthers, a Division IV school of 320 kids. B.J. Martins is our coach, assisted by Megan Nykout and Chester LeBron. Overall, they're 2-10, 0-7 in the Rock Valley South. This is a crossover game tonight. Palmyra-Eagle averaging 47 points a game, giving up 64. They're led by 5'7" junior Sarah Seiden, averaging 13.7 points a game. 5'8" sophomore Lauren Stefanczyk, 11.6 points a game. And a 5'9" senior Jamie Moore, who I just found out will not be in the ball game tonight, as well as Rachel Mason, missing 2 starters, averaging 8.1. So, Palmyra-Eagle coming down here even a little more shorthanded than they already are. New players tonight will be number 1, Blair Weber, and number 14, Delaney Newbauer, joining the varsity tonight. Palmyra-Eagle will probably play every player they have so far in most games this year, so we'll just see how they do. Only 1 senior on the team, that was Jamie Moore, but she's not here tonight, so the Panthers are very young. For your McFarland Spartans Division II school, 718. Coached by Mr. Pete Willicott, assistant coach Christy Rorty, and Mr. Doug Cooper. Overall 5-5. Rock Valley North tied for second place with Edgerton at a 4-3 mark, hoping to go to 5-3 and at least stay tied in second place. Fireland averages 55, their opponents 55, so a lot of tight ball games so far this year for the Spartans. Led by 5'8" Gabby, A to Z do-it-all Rundy, 14.2 points a game, 5.2 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 10 steals on the year. A 6-foot sophomore, Katie KR, the microwave rounds. If she heats up real quick, watch out, 12.2 points a game and 4.4 rebounds. 6'2" junior Emma, in Star Wars terms, the Force, Eckel, 11.4 points a game, 8.9 rebounds, and 8 blocks. 5'10" freshman Annalise the Kid DeMuth, 8.3 points a game, 11 assists, and 5 steals. 5'5" junior Brooke EB, the Energizer Bunny. She'll keep going and going and going. Alana Grow, 7.2 points a game, 3.9 assists, and 11 steals. And 5'5" sophomore Mary the Slasher Zahn, 5 points a game, 12 assists, and 6 steals on the year. Okay, there's keys to the game tonight. Can McFarland stay focused and play it with solid fundamental basketball? Number 2, don't be overconfident based on Palmyra-Eagle's 0 victories so far this year. They need to take advantage of their height with the 2 Redwoods, 6-foot Rounds and 6'2" Eckel at both ends of the floor. For the Panthers, the Palmyra-Eagle, they need to limit the turnovers. As a young team, and especially missing on 2 starters tonight, they just need to keep improving and just keep playing the game and getting better, as young as they are. And number 3, they need to really use proper technique and boxing out McFarland's bigs and trying to allow McFarland just one shot at the basket each time down the floor. Okay, next, I got McFarland Cable 982 is a TV as a function of the village of McFarland and is producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest, indicating viewers like you at home as well as fans here desired this type of programming. Cable 982 is not funded through tax dollars, so please let your village officials know by way of an email, a phone call, etc., how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. The positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized in all forms of media, the State Journal, the Thistle, and Cable TV 982. So once again, thanks for your support, Cable 982. And again, a real big thanks tonight to my 3 helpers. We have Ryan Denzer, Kelly Logan, and from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Patrick Moore, who will be doing your graphics, camera work tonight, and other things. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll be thanking you many times tonight. You help make these broadcasts special, not only for the players, but also people, as we've now found out, nationwide and worldwide. So thanks a lot, guys. All right, special tribute. Since the band's missing tonight, I always pay tribute to Bill Garvey, who lost his life here about 3 years ago. A real legacy left behind with McFarland Band and music programs as well as coaching. So here's your tribute to you, Garv, the school song. Fight for our Spartans valiant, fight for our colors brilliant, fight, fight, McFarland High, don't let them buy you, rah, 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 rah. Hail to our Spartans valiant, hail to our colors brilliant, though odds be great or small, we're victors overall. Garv, love ya. You are gone, but you will never be forgotten. Oh, I'm getting some real kudos, a thumbs up from the athletic director. Yeah, I'll be available to substitute in the chorus rooms, whatever, you name it. So, a thumbs up from everybody here. Just having a little fun on this night. That's what this is all about. Again, I do this volunteer-wise. Don't get paid a dime. I do it for the listening pleasure of those of you at home, no matter where you may be, as well as memories for these kids. Been getting a lot of nice feedback. One of the most special feedbacks I got was last week, Friday night, an injured Whitewater player came up and said, you know, are you the TV guy for McFarland? I said, yes, I am. He said, you know what? He said, I sit at home in Whitewater, and I picked up listening to your telecast. That's how much fun I'm having listening to them. So it's really kind of a neat feeling. So it's really a privilege and an honor to be able to bring you these games. We're getting real close. There's the buzzer. We're getting ready for our national anthem. And as soon as that's over with, my name is Bill the Big K Cather, and I will be back with the starting lineups in just a minute. Okay, they're back on the air here. Again, we're missing a couple of starters for Palmyra-Eagle, so I will do the best I can. My alma mater, I started my teaching career at Palmyra-Eagle. So, first, number 3, Sarah Seiden, a 5'7" junior. Number 4, Lauren Stefancic, a 5'8" sophomore. Gina Rolfe, a 5'8" sophomore. Sydney Lean, a 5'4" sophomore. And Brooke Smith, a 5'11" junior. Now for your McFarland Spartans. And then we will get into game time. 6 foot. Oh. Start here. Katie Rounds. KR, the microwave. Number 11, Brooke Lonegro. EB, the Energizer Bunny, keeps going and going. Gabby, A to Z, do it all Rundy. Next, the Slasher, Mary Zahn. And our final starter, Annalise DeMuth, getting her first start of the season, freshman, 5'10". So, the kid, Annalise DeMuth. I'm sure we're going to see plenty of Emma. May the force be with you, Eccles. She'll be getting in the ball game real quick in that, 6'2", but picking up a little bit. Maybe we might with Palmyra-Eagle missing a couple starters tonight too. This could be a possibility where Coach Willicott possibly gets a chance to play some other kids here tonight and get some good experience for everybody here. So we're just about ready for the tip. We have got KR, Katie Rounds, jumping against 52, Brooke Smith. Tip up. Oh, no, that was DeMuth. And bad pass out of bounds. All right, again, like I said in my pregame keys and that, just don't want to get too overconfident here, understanding the situation. You got to tend to your fundamental basketball. Come out here and play solid ball and put Palmyra away early. Give some others an opportunity. Launch 3 ball. No good, a little short. Tipped out of bounds. Lauren Stefancic with that long 3 ball off the iron. Brooke Lonegro. A little 1-3-1 thrown at him here by Palmyra-Eagle. Coming out, a little pressure. Rundy over to DeMuth, going baseline. Nice drive to the basket, little overlay. Rounds coming up on the backside, could not get the tipped rebound. On the floor, number 10, Rolfe. Stefancic. Sydney Lean, back to Stefancic. Number 52, Brooke Smith, high arching launch. Oh, nice hands again by the Energizer Bunny, Brooke Lonegro. Fast break ball down to DeMuth. Nice fast break basket. 2-zip Spartans out of the chute. They're going to rebound and run against this Palmyra team, especially as shorthanded as Palmyra is tonight. Before Stefancic into Smith. Short cornered. Number 10, Rolfe, over to Stefancic. Taking the ball strong to the hole. Nice drive. Knocked down. There's Rounds on the rebound. Here comes Brooke Lonegro. Nice hesitation dribble and the little teardrop and beautiful hesitation dribble, teardrop finish. 4-zip Spartans. 16:30 to go. We played a minute and a half. 4-zip. Stefancic clapping her hands, wants the deep 3 ball from the corner, and she has kaboom a tray for Lauren Stefancic, 5'8" sophomore. No good by Katie Rounds. Got to get going here a little bit. Just a little on the soft side here so far. Oh, there's Stefancic. She's loading it up again. Short side. There we go. DeMuth off for the slashers on. Oh, chased down, however, by Gina Rolfe. A little sluggish here out of the chute for the Spartans. Need to kind of get going. I see that Coach Willicott's getting AE Ashley East up off the bench. 10, Gina Rolfe, corner. Oh, nice ball movement. And number 4, Stefancic again. This game you got to be a little careful. Stefancic, Lauren has all 5 points, and it's a 5-4 lead, 15:25 to go in the first half for the Panthers of Palmyra-Eagle. Rundy, nice attack, dish out to the slashers on. Short ball. Rundy, great hustle back into Annalise DeMuth, the kid, but set up again by Rundy's great hustle. And we are at 6-5 Spartans, 15:06. Kind of a slow start here to this ball game tonight for the Spartans. You know, again, when you kind of, I know it's always difficult, but you put in your head, yeah, they're missing a couple starters. Already they're coming in. They haven't won a ball game yet in the Rock Valley Conference. Kind of hard just mentally get yourself ready to play these games. And these are tough ones, too, for a coach to kind of motivate your kids. And I guess the best way sometimes to do it maybe is kind of rotate players in and out of here and that. You know, if you see anybody not really hustling that, get them out and get somebody else in. Just pick it up a little bit here, and we ought to be just fine tonight. Inbounding the ball, Gina Rolfe. Rolfe and Sydney Lean. Oh, nice hands again by the Energizer Bunny. Brooke Lonnegrove. Mention her name every doggone game. Her hands, plays great defense with her feet, and her hands are always in great position. She's got 11 steals on the year, already 2 tonight so far, so adding to that total. Nice job by Brooke. 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Nice charity toss. Aaron Rodgers, RELAX. Relax, go through your routine. 1 for 2. Brooke was only shooting 38% from the free throw line coming in, so 1 for 2. 7-5 Spartans, 14:50 to go in the first half. Substitution in the ball game is Antonia Bertolotta. Ball stolen. Lonnegrove, and again, another deuce for Brooke. 5 points so far for Brooke Lonnegrove. Nice fast start. She's just going to give Palmyra-Eagle headaches out there on top. Got to pass the ball against her. You can't dribble it. Inside pass to 15, Sam Lane. And bad pass out of bounds. I'm sorry, I had a little delay there. I was just checking some numbers out for Palmyra-Eagle. So we've got a couple of additional players for them. Sorry about that. Side for 10. Gina Rolfe off the back iron. Here comes the slashers on. Nice crossover dribble. Ashley East down deep. And a push on Sarah Seiden. Palmyra-Eagle's leading scorer so far, 5'7" junior Sarah Seiden, averaging 13.7 points a game. Again, there's such a size differential out here also on this floor that's, like I said, 10 to business. Coach Willicott made a couple substitutions in there. Sophie Quell, Huey in the ball game. Deep ball. Gabby Rundy with her first strike. Kaboom of the night. Gabby, leading scorer for McFarland so far this year at 14.2 points a game. Number 34 in the ball game also, Anna Iwanski. AI for the Spartans. So I've got Iwanski, East, QE, Sophie Quell, Gabby Rundy, and Brooke Lonnegrove in the ball game right now. We're sitting at 12-5, 13:42 into the first half here. Again, at some point in time here, I'll be mentioning the Spartan sponsors and that. We got a little bit of a late start here tonight, so kind of rushed a little bit, but I'll manage to get everything in. Reminder that at halftime, I'll be doing some things. I'll be talking about past Spartan players. I'll be doing factoids. We got a trivia contest. Featured player of the game is going to be the doctor, MD Marley Dingle. It's not entered the game yet, so I'll have to see, but she was on my list for tonight's ball game, as well as quotes to live by and play by. Oh, technical foul called on McFarland. I believe that Anna Iwanski was not placed in the scorebook. And free throw coming up for number 4, Lauren Stefanczyk, who has all 5 of Palmyra-Eagle's points. First missed toss. Second one by Lauren. Takes her time. Nice rotation on the ball. Popped off of there. Good little routine, though. All right, technical foul. Failed to put the number in the book, because Anna Iwanski has not played in a varsity ball game this year, and I'm sure has been brought up to get a little varsity experience playing against Palmyra-Eagle here tonight. So back to action, 13:35 to go. Nice cross-court pass. A little deep on the shot by Antonia Bartolotta. A little deep off the back iron. Brooke Smith back into the game. Number 12, Sydney Lane. Or number 3, Seiden, leading scorer for Palmyra-Eagle. A little short, Rundy, outlet. Push the ball down the floor. Here comes the Energizer Bunny. Lonegro going left. And was pushed. Again with Palmyra-Eagle with these numbers, and again being on the opposite end of the floor, sometimes I get blocked by the officials. So if I'm a little bit late with names and numbers, I'm still just trying to do my best here. Got Sid Lean, Seiden, Bartolotta, Brooks Smith. Oh, wonderful pass from DeMuth to Rundy. What a great assist from the kid, Annalise DeMuth, freshman. 14-5, 13 minutes to go in the first half. Seiden. Brooke Smith working the post, and Bartolotta tied up by Anna Iwanski. Possession arrow going over. Sid Lean to inbound the ball. Sydney Lean inbounding the ball. Got Gina Rolfe setting the high screen. Pull back to the basket, tipped away by Anna Iwanski. Seiden coming back, leading scorer for Palmyra. With 4, Lauren Stefancic. Seiden. Seiden to Rolfe. To Brooke Smith. Sid Lean. Launch it. Kaboom! And number 4, Lauren Stefancic. Kaboom! Her second tray. She's got 7. She's got all 8 of Palmyra's points. Tipped away, getting a little sluggish here. Spartans, new players. Nice cut to the basket by the kid DeMuth. Nice dish out. A little strong by Iwanski. Lauren Stefancic. All 8 of the Panthers' points so far tonight. Stay on her. She's going to launch it. Tried to hit inside. Rundy with the nice steal. Nice, great target given by the kid DeMuth cutting down the lane. Didn't think Rundy saw her, and Gabby knew. She saw her cutting to the basket. Pass just a little bit late, but great idea by A to Z Gabby Rundy. Always alert, always has great court sense, and understands where to be and where to pass the ball and whatever. KR, Katie Rounds. That little shuffle step, and my goodness, I'll bet I saw probably 10, 11, 12 of those on Friday night's ball game. An overtime win by the boys in what was a great, great basketball game. Again, Benjamin Rounds going over the 1,000-point mark, and for his career up, and QE, Sophie Quell, was going to outlet the pass, and one of her teammates had her back turned. Sophie double dribbled the ball. You know, I've always said, when you're heading down the floor, stay still in touch with the ball. Don't turn your back to it. You should know where it is. Inbounding the balls, Sydney Lean. Rolfe in the corner. Nice drive to the basket. Nice kick out. Little deep ball by number 5, Antonia Bertolotta. KR, the microwave. Rounds, ball overhead to Quell. Corner ball to the slashers on. There she goes, the basket. Oh, no foul called. And a foul called on the slasher, Mary Zahn. Maybe a little frustration out of the fact. Maybe couldn't see it's down the other end of the floor, whether it was rejected or felt she was fouled, whatever. Sydney Lean, number 5. Antonia Bertolotta, a little on the short side. Nice rebound by Kiwi out to the slashers on. Great outlet down to the kid DeMuth. And again, 2 more for Annalise DeMuth. Her 3rd double of the night, averaging 8.3 points a game. She's now at 6 points, 3 doubles. For 3, Sarah Seiden. Oh, great drive to the basket by the leading scorer for the Panthers, Sarah Seiden. That was her first deuce of the night. She's averaging 13.7 points a game. 16-10. We're at 10:30 to go in the first half. Nice inbounds pass. And steps. Checking out Sophie Quell and Katie Rounds. Checking into the ball game, Ashley East and Anna Awanski. Down with the ball, Gina Rolfe. Tipped away, DeMuth almost. Dean, Samantha Lean. We got the 2 Lean girls in here, Samantha and Sydney. 5, Antonia Bertolotta. Nice little entry pass into the lane. Short arm by Gina Rolfe, and here comes the Energizer Bunny, Brooke Lonegro. Zahn, Lonegro. Ball tipped out of bounds. Good defense over there by Sarah Seiden. Tight defense and Brooke Lonegro. 16-10. We just went underneath the 10-minute mark in the first half. 16-10. Spartans. Again, Coach Willicott doing a nice job playing a lot of kids here tonight. Some varsity experience in that. Oh, the slashers on. You always know where she's going with the ball. You give her a little gap or she gets that first step on you, and to the basket, Mary Zahn is going. Mary so far this year, she's 7 for 13, 54% from the free throw line. Takes her time. Nice routine. As they say in football, it was wide left. Sure, Mr. Walsh of the Vikings wished that he could have his wide left back from yesterday against Seattle. Tough break. Mary coming up for her 2nd attempt. And a nice, very nice rotation for Mary Zahn, her first point of the evening. 17-10, 9:35 to go, first half. The ball, Seiden. Went over the side. DeMuth, the kid, here she goes. She's going to the hoop. And Annalise DeMuth, as a freshman, just coming on stronger and stronger and stronger. It's getting better and better with the more experience she gets. Then Gina Rolfe over to Seiden. Oh, nice drive by Seiden. Thought she might have gotten clipped a little bit, but not. Good rebound by AE, Ashley East over to Lonegro. Kick it out, Zahn looking. DeMuth, I like, sitting in the corner, hands ready. Always to catch. Mary Zahn bumped by Sarah Seiden. (19-10). Spartans, 8:52 to go in the first half. And in to the lineup for Palmyra, we have Brooke Smith checking back in. East over to DeMuth. Slashers on. Lonegro, Rundy, nice ball movement. Great hustle down there on the floor by kids. Great hustle by Antonia Bertignoli. Or no, that was Stefancic. She's kind of limping around, Lauren Stefancic. She's got 8 of their 10 points tonight. Great hustle. Got to like that, knowing they're shorthanded. And here comes Stefancic in. Rundy on the box out to Zahn. Going to attack the basket, and there goes Mary Zahn. We call her the slasher for a reason. She is just going to attack, 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 and that is just something that is just wonderful to see out of basketball players. I love that. Be aggressive. All right, let me get to our Spartan sponsors. McFarland State Bank, Fastenal, Baker, Tilly, Edward Jones, Joe Muting, Nelson's Bus Service, Farmers Insurance, Mike Chandler Agency, Spurley Farms, Ken's Automotive, Main Moon, Credo Product Development, Huntington Learning Center, State Farm Insurance, Jim Hartman, Halverson Construction, Angelo's McFarland, Washington Construction, Fellow Flowers, Culver's, Dentistry by Design, Quick Trip, Monda's Family Hair Care, Gingerbread Preschool and Daycare, Spartan Bowl, Madison Futsal Academy, Shelton Signs, Green Lantern, Spartan Pizza, Dan Chin Homes, McFarland True Value, Rural Masonry, 5100 Restaurant, and Splinter Foundation. So again, thank you to all of you people for help making high school experience or school and community experiences so great for the people of McFarland, USA. Again, as I say on every telecast, wouldn't that be a great name for a movie, McFarland USA? And as I say every game, haha, I know it's a movie. It's already been made, but have a little stupid Cather humor with it. All right, we're back. 19-10. There's 8:12 to go. Again, I'd urge you to stick around for the first couple minutes of halftime. I've got a trivia contest, player profile tonight, the Dr. M.D. Marley Dingle, and some other things, some factoids, some quotes to play basketball by and live by, and my commentary on them. So I like to have a little fun at halftime. So stick around for the first part of it if you would. MZ, Mary's on at the free throw line, 1 for 2. Oh, what a beautiful rotation on that. Looks like she's used the Cather 6-step free throw. Aaron Rodgers, RELAX, relax and do your routine, and splash it. All net, 3 for 4 on the evening for Mary Zahn. That'll up her 54% free throw percentage so far. Number 12, Sydney Lean. Corner ball, number 5, Antonia Bertolotta, just being dogged over there by Lonegro and Ashley East. And we have a reach-in foul. Inbounding the ball will be Gina Rolfe of Rolfe. Smith. Bertolotta. Tony Bertolotta, nice pass, high post. 10, Gina Rolfe. Being dogged by Sophie Quell. Launch it. Kaboom! Number 4, Lauren Stefanczyk. Her third tray of the night, making it a 21-13 ball game. Stefanczyk with 11 of Palmyra's 13 points tonight. Nice ball game for Lauren Stefanczyk, averaging 11.6 points a game. And she's already at 11 points. AE, Ashley East going to the free throw line. Ashley East, 3 for 7 so far in the season from the stripe. Use your legs. You know, people think you miss free throws or if they're short or something. Oftentimes it is your legs. But you can't just shoot the ball with your arms. Whole process. Much better. Take your time. A little short. And a nice rebound by Gabby A to Z Rundy. Gabby does it all. Defense, offense, dish the ball, you name it. She can do it all. A little bit of everything you see in every game. 21-13. And I know people might be a little surprised at this score and whatever, but knowing that Palmyra-Eagle is so short-handed tonight, and that, again, great opportunity here for Coach Willickett. Get a lot of varsity experience here for some of the other girls, as well as, hey, they're out here practicing every doggone night, so give them an opportunity here. Number 5, Antonia Bartolotta, over to Seiden. Driving to the basket was number 4, Lauren Stefanczyk. So we've got Bertolotta, Smith, Stefanczyk, Seiden, and Sydney Lean. Passing the ball in. Post. Let's see, Sophie Quell's going to win the race to the ball. Nice dish down to DeMuth. Oh, little overlay by the kid. He's got a little excited there. Strong. Sydney Lean bringing the ball, being dogged by Lonegro. There's no surprise. Sarah Seiden. Sydney Lean. Seiden. Nice post. Pass right to the free throw line, and a deuce by Brooke Smith, 5'11" junior, making it 21-15. Right back real quick, Rundy, Sophie Quell. Into the low post. Rundy, nice kick out to Lonegro. Off the back iron. Up over the back. Here comes Stefancic. Oh, you can't leave it open for her. Nice hustle by Ashley East. Lonegro going to attack. Great approach pass off the hands of DeMuth. Getting a little ragged here. Sydney Lean bringing the ball up again. Just dogged by the Energizer Bunny. Number 5, Antoni Bertolotta. Left-handed dribble, baseline. Skip pass over to Sarah Seiden. Back to Sydney Lean. Bertolotta was going to launch it. Sydney Lean. Bertolotta. Skip pass to Seiden. Attack the basket. Just missed. Nice rebound by the kid DeMuth. Outlet pass. Nice spin dribble by Brooke Lonegro. Oh, wonderful drive and just couldn't get it off the board. Very ragged. It's okay. Again, a lot of different combinations of kids out here tonight. Bertolotta, Brooke Smith again. Oh, and her second deuce of the night. Just a little set shot from right there. But again, as Bertolotta drove baseline, kicked it to Brooke Smith sitting at the left elbow and splashed the little 8-foot shot. So we're sitting at 21-17. Another little thing I'm going to mention here is a company called Soaring High Photography by Pam Sam. You probably see her at a lot of your athletic events or plays or anything around town, community events and that. Pam's got her camera with her wherever she goes. She takes great pictures of all these events and that. All of her pictures are available for purchase. So if you go to her website, I've been there. I don't have any need for photos right now, but looking at some great action shots of kids and that. So if indeed you're interested, go to Soaring High Photography, all one straight word, and go to her website. And I think you could maybe have some more lasting memories of your son's or daughter's experiences here at school. Again, I'd like to give a shout out, thank you to our ticket takers, program makers, concession workers, etc., just to make these experiences here that much more enjoyable for everybody when you come and attend a ball game here at McFarland High School. We're at 5:23 to go in the first half, 21-17 Spartans. Rundy, DeMuth, Rundy, DeMuth. Nope, tried to enter the bounce pass in there and just a little bit telegraphed there. Sydney Lean. Marizan got her tight. Sydney Lean. Bartolotta, but Rundy dogging her. Sydney Lean. Out over to Sarah Seiden, leading scorer, trying to go baseline. Cut off nicely by Anna Iwanski. DeMuth followed by Sarah Seiden. The kid, Annalise DeMuth, coming on stronger. Said only a freshman, but just getting better and better and better. Being a ball player, you can obviously see she's played a lot of basketball. Yeah, but first appearances here at the varsity level, just doing a real nice job, especially getting more acquainted with her teammates here. That was Annalise's 9th point, 4 deuces, 1 for 1 free throw line. It's good, put her at. Nice rotation, 2 for 2. 10 points for the kid so far. I call her the kid. She's got all that youthful energy and youthful talent and youthful. Good kid. It's going to be a lot of fun watching her for the next 3 years beyond this. Bright future for Annalise. Sydney Lean. Gina Rolfe back in the ballgame, number 10. Oh, bad pass to Samantha Lean. Here comes the slashers on over to Rundy. And DeMuth, the kid, going back to the free throw line. So far this year, she was 14 out of 27, 52% from the free throw line. So chance to even up that percentage even more. Beautiful rotation, 3 for 3. And at least 52% from the free throw line. 11 assists, 5 steals, and 8.3 points a game. Starting to do it all. And again, all net. The net didn't even move on that baby. 4 for 4. She's sitting at 12 points in the first half, 24-17. 4:22 to go in the first half. Sydney Lane. Rolfe going to the corner. Lauren Stefancic. Rolfe after Stefancic. Bertolotta. Nice cut. And Bertolotta launch. And nice rebound by number 10, Gina Rolfe, just a little bit strung off the backboard. And look at Stefancic, crossover dribble, intercepted by Wansky, back to the slashers on. Just traveled. Saw Rundy coming down the backside, and that nice pressure there by the defense. Boy, Lauren Stefancic is really a nice first half here for Palmyra-Eagle. Crossover dribble, just knocked away by good defense by Awansky on that. Stoppage of play. I guess they didn't inbound the ball from the proper position, so we must blow the whistle and inbound the ball from the proper position. Okay, that's enough of Cather's little sarcasm, I guess. Gotta have a little fun with this. 10, Gina Rolfe being dogged by Zahn into Brooke Smith. She's thrown a couple deuces from that left elbow. Palmyra-Eagle doing a nice job of swinging the ball. And Stefancic. Brooke Smith on the inside being dogged by Annalise DeMuth. And Stefancic, a girl on a mission right there. I thought, I was just about ready to say a little too much dribbling, but boy, she was just trying to set it up, trying to get a little gap, and she found a little gap and attacked the basket. Again, a 5'8" sophomore, Lauren Stefancic. Nice rotation. She missed her first 2 attempts. She's 1 for 3 now from the free throw line. She was 20 of 63, 61% from the free throw line coming into tonight. Needs this to kind of get a bit back to that average, a little strong. Brooke Lonegro, 24-18, 3:10 to go in the first half. And beautiful by Brooke Lonegro, 3 deuces and a free throw, 7 points for Brooke so far in the first half here. 26-18, 3:10 to go. Stefancic in the corner. Brooke Smith, short corner. Bartolotta. Sydney Lean. Stefancic. Palmyra-Eagle doing a nice job of being patient. Nice cut into the lane and a nice little toss in by number 5, Antonia Bertolotta. Her first deuce of the night. Marizan, nice entry pass to Rundy. Kick it out. Load it up. The bunny. Nope. Oh, and great hustle by Marizan. Up and just came from out of bounds. Just trying to straddle the sideline and get that ball back in bounds. Great hustle by the slasher there. Just couldn't quite keep possession in bounds. Sydney Lean bringing the ball up the floor. 2:30 to go in the first half. Bertolotta. Nice little deuce last time. There's Brooke Smith. She knocked down a couple from that left elbow earlier on. Sydney Lean, Bertolotta. Gina Rolfe trying to go baseline. Nice defense with your feet, KR. Katie Rounds, that's the way to play defense, with your feet. Denying Rolfe the baseline. He's going to go the kick. Rolfe up and lost the ball trying to attack the basket. Just cleared the 2-minute mark. $1:59 to go. 26-20 Spartans. Brooke Lonegro walking the ball up the floor. That's one of the few times you'll hear me say Brooke Lonegro walking the ball. Tipped out. Good defense down there by Bertolotta. Again, got to go meet the ball. Ball's passed to you. Don't stand and wait for it to come to you. Kids these days are too quick. That ball is not going to get to you. And the slasher's on. Get it out of the corner. She comes back out. Lonegro top. Left elbow extended. Center court. Nice behind the back dribble. Penetration. Bounce pass Rundy. Nice ball movement. Kick it back to Gabby a little strong off the back iron. It was a nice little triangle they set up there on the offensive end. Good ball movement. Again, oftentimes your offense can start out of the post position, kicked into AE, just kick out to Rundy, just a little strong off the iron. Here comes Sydney Lean being dogged by Lonegro. Rolfe, Sydney Lean, back to Rolfe. Trying to think, should I load it up and shoot it? Over to Sarah Seiden. Again, Palmyra's leading scorer, 13.4 points a game. Bertolotta, Seiden cutting. She's inside. Oh, nice bounce pass, but KR saw it coming. Good hands, Katie. Rundy gonna, nice. Oh, what a beautiful spin move by A to Z. Do it all, Rundy. You gotta like that. A tray and 2 deuces for Rundy. 7 points in the first half. Season average, 14 points, 14.2, so she's right on her average so far with, again, limited playing time for a lot of these kids here because Coach Willicutt trying to spread the playing time around. Sarah Seiden, oh, in and out. 25 seconds to go in the first half, 28-20. Lonegro, 20 seconds. Lonegro. Maybe just try and hold it and get a good last shot here, or else if you get an earlier opportunity and can get a layup out of this, Lonegro. Kick past the corner, and there goes the slashers on, and to nobody's surprise, the slasher was fouled. Just has a knack for how to get to the basket. Remember, at halftime here, I've got about 5 little different things, so please hang on, as well as in the background, you're going to get an opportunity to see the McFarland dance team, which is going to perform tonight. I'll give you their names in just a minute. Mary Zahn now, 3 for 5 from the free throw line. 4.3 seconds to go. We're 28-20. Mary Zahn, oh, whistle blew. And Mary was on the line, so no good. She's now 3 for 6 from the line. 28-20, 4.3 seconds to go. Again, I'll announce the dance team. You can watch them while I do my halftime thing. Bertolotta to Brooke Smith, and a little on the short side. So again, we're at 28-20. Your McFarland Spartans with the halftime lead. And again, let me quick, before I get into my little halftime little goodies that I like to do, let me quick read down the McFarland High School dance team that's coming out here in a minute. That will be Erin Curtin, Danielle Dorn, Anna Jorgensen, Camille Schmidt, Tara Shershock, Allison Summer, Lauren Staley, Mercedes Thiel, and Lily Tyler. And the dance team coach, Lexi Schradel. All right, for your halftime enjoyment, I am going to first start out with my player profile. Tonight it will be Marley Dingle. I call her MD, the doctor. Family and pets. She has a brother, Simon, who's 14. Mom is Minda, dad, Steve, and she also has a dog. Her favorite TV show is The Middle. Favorite movie, Pitch Perfect 2. Favorite restaurant, Noodles. Favorite food, spaghetti. Her favorite music is pop music. She drives a red Ford Escape. One thing that makes her laugh is her dad. Other activities and awards she's received. She plays volleyball and track, and she's also in National Honor Society. And again, I always like to emphasize that it's important to be a scholar athlete rather than an athlete scholar. Keep those things in the correct order. Her advice to youth players, have fun and enjoy your time because it goes by too fast. And boy, I can tell you that from the standpoint of I'd love to watch my little guy Bretter back out here again playing. It's such a treat. So support it and just stay positive. I don't care what the situation is out here. Who's Marley? The doctor's role model? She said her dad. He's extremely happy with his life and successful. He's always encouraged me to do my best and supports me in everything from sports to school. Isn't that a wonderful thing? I love to see the word supports from sports as well as school. I think that's real neat. And Marley, where would you like to be in 10 years from now? Happy and successful, have a family with a dog, and a job that I love to do. And I can tell you, again, great advice. Don't do a job just for the money. If you're going to work every day, you better enjoy what you are going there to do. So that's your player profile tonight Marley Dingle, MD, the doctor. Now, McFarland basketball history. Past girls that have played here. So far, I featured Tammy McKay and Tricia Blair, 2 All-Staters and 2,000-plus point scorers per year during their careers here. My player tonight is also scored over 1,000 points in her career, Robin Thurner. Graduated in 1981. She played on a McFarland High School state semifinalist team. She's presently teaching in Platteville, Wisconsin. And her coach, just as was Tricia Blair and Tammy McKay, the legend, Mr. Brad Minter. Some great coaching that was done there, and that's why those girls had a lot of success and are successful now in the future, thanks to great mentors and coaches and teachers like Mr. Brad Minter. Next, a little factoid. A little interesting facts here I'd like to point out. This year, in the year 2015, this is a little bit ironical what happened here with changing the game. In the high school game now, they play 2 18-minute quarters rather than playing their traditional 4 8-minute quarters. But now the ridiculous part of this is the college game used to play 2 20-minute halves, and now this year in 2015, they've gone to playing 4 10-minute quarters. So you explain to me what the thinking is on that. High school goes to more of a college-type setup. College goes to more of a high school-type setup, as well as an NBA setup, I guess, with the 4 quarters. But so that's your little factoid from tonight. Now, I always like to get into this. If you'd like to set up a little betting game at home on my trivia tonight, I've got 3 questions for you. The first one, how long is a basketball net? How long is a basketball net? Is it 13 inches, 15 inches, 18 inches, or 20 inches? How long is a basketball net? 13 inches, 15 inches, 18 inches, or 20 inches? And the answer is, it can either be 15 or 18 inches. Either one could be considered regulation. So you had 2 possible answers, so I hope you got one of them right. All right, my next question deals with timeouts now in a high school game. Okay? My question is, how many 60-second or full timeouts do you get in a high school game? How many full 60-second timeouts do you get in a high school game? 2, 3, 4, or 5? 2, 3, 4, or 5 full 60-second timeouts. And the answer is 3. And my third question tonight, trivia, how many 30-second timeouts do you get in a basketball game? How many 30-second timeouts do you get in a basketball game? And again, 2, 3, 4, or 5. How many 30-second timeouts do you get in a basketball game? 2, 3, 4, or 5. And the answer is 2. All right, so I hope some of you have bragging rights at home or won something, and others of you might be pouting or crying, but we'll give you another shot. Keep watching our telecast. I love the little trivia games. Pretty easy ones tonight, I think. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to do before I take a little break here, quotes, Cather's quotes to play by and live by. I always start with James Naismith, the founder of basketball. His quote contained 3 things: be strong in body, clean in mind, and lofty in ideals. And I said, not only play basketball by, but also live by these to be successful. Be strong in your body, be clean in your mind, and lofty in your ideals. Chances are you have a pretty good chance at being successful. All right, here are my little statements for tonight I'm going to comment on. The first one, life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but it's about learning how to dance in the rain. Basically what that means is you need to learn how to cope and how to handle situations when things are not going the best for you. Perfect example I can relate to tonight, Palmyra-Eagle. Haven't won a game in their conference, coming down here with 2 starters not playing tonight, so obviously this storm, it's raining on them right now, but they're finding out, how do you dance in the rain? How do you cope with it? And you know what they're doing? They're out here just playing as hard as they can and trying to do what their coach is telling them to. And from what I've seen, I think they're doing a really nice job here with the limited lineup they have tonight. Because again in life, keep in mind, not everything's going to be perfect. So learn how to deal with it when things aren't going well. The next statement, pain is nothing compared to what it feels like to quit. Now, that's always an interesting thing, to quit. Because I'm saying pain is nothing compared to what it feels like to quit. You never want to be labeled as a quitter. Always, if you're ever thinking about ending something, whether it be a sport, basketball because of some reason, quitting a job because of some reason, or quitting something, you better stop, take a deep breath, sit back, weigh the pros and cons, keep your emotions out of it. Don't do something rash where all of a sudden you look back and say, oh, I wish I hadn't have done that. And then, because once you quit something, you really can't go back to it. So stop, take a deep breath. I said, look at your options and then make your decision as to what you want to do. But really make sure before you quit something that that's going to be the best thing for you, because chances are you're going to experience some pain upon the quitting. Number 8, my next one and my last one, players should play for the name on the front of the jersey and not the one on the back. Again, basketball, team sports, okay? It's not individuals. Yeah, individual accomplishments and that. I mean, you need individuals with certain skills, and everybody has little roles to fill. Some are scorers in basketball, rebounders, defenders. Some can do all of it and that. So understand that it's the jersey, the name on the front, the team name that's important here as compared to the one on the back. And again, Coach Meinl of the boys program has a great slogan that he puts at the top of all of his things. It should always be greater than me. We greater than me, because that's what's important. Okay, I guess not getting a break here at halftime because I talked through the whole doggone thing. But again, I hope that you enjoyed that. Just a little scoring summary here. Lawrence Sarah-Seiden, 2 points. Laura Stefancic had 3 trays, a deuce, and 1 for 3 from the free throw line for 12 points. Tonia Bertolotta had 2 points, and Brooke Smith 4 points for Palmyra-Eagles, 20. For your Spartans, Gabby Rundy, 2 deuces and a tray for 7 points. Brooke Lonegro, 3 deuces and 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 7 points. Annalise, the kid DeMuth, 4 deuces and 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 12 points. Mary Zahn, 3 for 6 from the free throw line for 3 points. And that's your 28 points for your Spartans and a 28-20 lead. Walking in front of me right now is that Soaring High photography lady, Pam Sam. Remember, go to that website and get your classic photos. All right, back to action here in the second half. Official, I saw him. I was looking at the clock. I was going to make a comment and say, we're at the 18-minute mark, and as I kept looking at it, it stayed up there, and the official just blew his whistle. He said, get the clock going. So we ran 2 more seconds off the clock. Brooke Lonegro being guarded by Sydney Lane. Stefancic, they've gone into a little zone, and really a pretty little nice backdoor play to the microwave, Katie Rounds, KR, averaging 12.2 points a game. Nice start to the second half here for the Spartans. Rolfe out to Sydney Lane. Oh, the high launch by Lauren. Stefancic, kaboom! Her 4th tray of the night, 12 points. In the round. Oh, was that a wonderful bounce pass? Eckel missing the little bunny. Boy, was that a great bounce pass from Katie Rounds. Seeing Emma Eckel coming in the back door there. Nice bounce pass. Emma just a little overlay on that. Lonegro right up. She's not going to give anything easy to Sydney Lane. Over to Gina Rolfe. Stefancic, took that first step. Didn't call it. Nice block. Rejection by Emma Eckel. Zahn to Lonegro. Nice hesitation dribble. Oh, and a pretty pass back. Little overlay. Rundy. Turn. Little short-sighted. Boy, a lot of opportunities here by the Spartans. Not going down early. Rolfe attacking the basket. Seiden wants the ball in the corner. Leading scorer for Palmyra on a launch. No good. Emma Eckel on the rebound. Outlet to Rundy. Lonegro. Try and set it up here. Like what Eccles doing, showing hands, giving a target. Oh, nice hustle by Lauren Stefancic. Crossover dribble. Seiden. Rolf. Boy, things are just hectic. A great word for it. Hectic. Out of sorts. What other words can I use here? KR, Katie Rounds out of the ball game, and Annalise DeMuth, the kid, replacing her. Nice first half for Annalise. She had 12 points. And inbounding the ball over the center court line. That's a tough mistake to make. There was no pressure even on the ball there, but it's all right. Learning. Like I said, the Panthers just keep improving game to game. And there goes, guess who? The slasher. Mary Zahn. Back to the line, Mary so far tonight. 3 for 6 from the stripe. Like I said, she came in shooting 54% from the line, 7 for 13. I like it. She does a routine. She relaxes, does a routine. A little tough time getting the ball in the hole. And a little short. Oh, Emma Eckel, nice job coming underneath. The bunny. I wanted to say kaboom for Brooke. Got to get it down. She's 0 for 3 so far tonight from three-point land. Shooting about 19% from three-point land coming in tonight. I still like it, the fact that she's willing to throw. Oh, is that a great pass from Brooke Lonegro to Gabby A to Z. Well, Gabby giving a nice target. Brooke find. I'll tell you what, Brooke will find you. If you are open and you're moving, she'll find you. Always have your hands ready when Brooke's got the ball. Kick it out. Seiden a little on the short side. And here comes Brooke. Right, Sydney Lean. Oh. Wow. That was right at the monitor. They almost took me out there. I mean, I had to jump up to save my monitor here. Otherwise, I was off the air. Hold on. Was that sent from somebody? Trying to get me off the air. Number 10, Gina Rolfe. Over to Seiden. Again, leading scorer for Pelham. Nice crossover dribble. Kick out Sydney Lean. 5, Bertolotta. Kick it back to the corner there. Sarah Seiden launching it. Eckel. Out to the doctor, the featured player of the night, the doctor, MD, Marley Dingle. I guess when you're the featured player of the night, it's nice when you can throw in a bucket too, huh? Whoops. I think they're going to call a little push on the slasher Zahn. Seiden taking the ball baseline, and Zahn on a little push. We're at 14:40 to go in the ball game, 34-23. And it appears that we have a timeout called here. So again, I hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game. Those of you that have decided to still take a little peek at this, along with watching the Alabama-Clemson game. But again, keep in mind, this is high school athletics, Alabama-Clemson. Hey, you can see that anytime, two teams that aren't from around here and that. So not to say that I won't be going home to watch them if my TV set is back in order. Now when I left, I hit the wrong button and couldn't switch channels on my TV. So we'll see how that works. But again, night of high school athletics. Hope you're enjoying it. And again, can't see it tonight, you can always go to YouTube/McFarland Cable and see this game at any time. Sydney Lean with the ball. Oh, you can't put them all in front of DeMuth. She comes in from left side. These Spartan defenders are just too quick with their feet and hands. Lonegro, Zahn, DeMuth, Rounds, Rundy. Tell you what, you're going to lose the ball if you bring it in front of them. Rundy to inbound. Oh, nice angle by Eckel. And using her size. The force. First deuce of the night for Emma Eckel, averaging 11.4 points a game. Bertolotta, Sydney Lean. 36-23, 14-15 to go in the ball game. Bertolotta, Rundy. Oh, Bertolotta going baseline. Kicked out, and here comes Brooke Lonegro looking to pass the ball. Great cut. Rundy turned on the Jets on the other side. And again, if you see Brooke Lonegro with the ball, you better come down with your hands ready, because if you get a little opening, Brooke's going to get it to you. Kind of reminds me of Brett Cather, what my own son did for 3 years here, as well as all the way up through his whole career. He would always find you. Great job by Brooke, as well as Gabby Rundy to run the floor and get there. Seiden. Rolfe. Sydney Lean, her first attempt of the night, off the back iron on a 3-ball. Seiden on the rebound. Left-handed attempt, and underneath the basket, number 10, Gina Rolfe, with her first deuce of the night, 5'9" sophomore. Gina Rolfe averaging only 2.7 points a game, so she's about on average. Lonegro to DeMuth. A little short, nice job. DeMuth follow it up, kick it back out. Rundy, yes. Knock it down, friendly bounce. Gabby Rundy's 5th deuce of the night with a tray, 13 points. Almost getting up to her 14.2 points average per ball game. Seiden, be careful. The Energizer Bunny was looking right at the official saying, hey, that ball came off Lean's hands and across the mid-stripe. Official finally recognized it and called it. You got to be so careful with Brooke Lonegro out there. She's so quick, anticipates so well. She's smart. She knows where that ball's going as soon as, probably even before it comes out of your hand, in that. Great anticipation. Kid DeMuth, bounce pass. You got to come and meet the pass. Actually, east into the ball game. Good defense, and we have Lauren Stefancic got kicked in the face down here. And we're calling a timeout on that. Just want to see what's going to kind of happen here with our Stefancic leading scorer for the ball game. You sit right there, okay? We've got a young observer here that wants to watch the little TV monitor, so you feel free to sit here. Yep, just like Mom's saying. Can't say anything, though. Yeah, because it's only for me to say stuff here. But out to Seiden. 12:15 to go in the ball game. 40-25, a 15-point lead for McFarland. Off to Rolfe. The right baseline, cutting the lane. Nice little jump shot. Boy, Eckel did the right thing. Just put 2 arms towards the sky. 3 seconds in the lane. Boy, they're ready to pitch a tent in there for number 10, Gina Rolfe. Man, nice drive to the basket. Eckel, 2 arms extended up. Great way. That's the way you play defense in there. DeMuth. Sophie Quell. Huey. Nice skip pass over to Rundy. Good bounce pass. Great ball movement. Ashley East. Nice play. Great ball movement. A.E. Ashley East converts the final 2. 42-25. 11:35 to go. Rolfe. Bertolotta. Trying to go baseline on Rundy. And it appears that they've called a little hold here on Gabby Rundy, her second fall of the evening. 11:30 to go in the ball game. 42-25 McFarland. Hope you're enjoying this telecast of tonight's game. Again, Panthers a little shorthanded. I always kind of enjoy it when I can call a Palmyra game, because in 1971, Palmyra, Wisconsin offered me my first teaching contract. I was there 3 years. Palmyra-Eagle from 71 to 74, worked with the boys basketball program. And actually, the last group of guys that I had went to the state tournament. Only time Palmyra-Eagle has been to a state tournament. Nice drive by Gabby Rundy. Again, 6 deuces now, 15 points on the evening for Gabby. So, yeah, that was kind of a thrill for me when I had those boys in 7th grade down at Palmyra-Eagle. Their senior year, they wound up going to state tournament. I still joke around with Coach Wild down there saying, yep, they wouldn't have made it if it wouldn't have been me laying the foundation Palmyra all the fundamentals and everything else they learned from Coach K in 7th grade that got him to the state tournament. So, oh yeah, okay. I'm off of patting myself on the back here, and now we're back to a little break here. So we're at the 10:57 mark, 44-25. Still doing a nice kind of little job here with Coach Willicott, Coach Cooper, Coach Rorty, and that. Just giving a lot of opportunities here to Anna Iwanski, Kiwi Quell, Marley Dingle, the doctor. And just getting a little playing time. Ashley East and that. The chance to, the doctor, again, our featured player tonight, got a deuce. Ashley East, nice little post move for a deuce. And Iwanski played nice little defense there. Got a couple of, at least 1 or 2 steals on there. Doing a nice job there. So good all-around effort tonight. You know, again, it's an outmanned Palmyra Panthers team here that we're watching tonight. Again, probably a little bit of a sparse crowd. We're here on a Monday night. It's 1 degree outside. If it's even 1 degree, it's probably in the negatives if you go wind chill for sure. And that you got the national championship football game on. So kudos to you people that are still watching at home, as well as those of you that are here tonight. And again, you can always watch these on YouTube/McFarland Cable. And again, thanks to my helpers tonight, Patrick Morn, Kelly Logan, and Ryan Denser. Kiwi Quell, 3-ball for Kiwi. Come home! Gotta put a big smile on her face for that. Nice reward, and that's what this is for. Here comes the kid DeMuth. Take the little break step, which she does. And her 5th deuce of the night with 4 free throws, 14 points for the kid, Annalise DeMuth, freshman. Marley Dingle going to check in the game. Nice bounce pass to Bartolotta. No good. But Bartolotta going to get the rebound. Turn around. Right elbow. No good. Gabby Rundy looking. She wanted to advance the ball. Looking. Quell. Drive it. Nice kick out. DeMuth to Rundy. Eckel. 3-ball. No good. DeMuth. Nice step back and a deuce. Boy, that's why we call her the kid. That was athletic right there. Athleticism. Little step back, off balance on the rebound. Soft touch off the back iron and drop her in for 2. Like I said, that's her 6th deuce. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. A great game for the 5', 10-inch freshman, Annalise, the kid, DeMuth. Sarah Seiden held only 2 points so far tonight. Palmyra's leading scorer. Shot a little bit long there by Lawrence Stefancic, who's just checked back into the ball game. Boy, Lawrence hit 4 trays and a deuce and a free throw tonight for 15 points. Got kicked kind of in the face down here about 2 minutes ago. Just entering back in the ball game. Gabby Rundy, nice ball game. We're at 9:20 to go in the game. 51-25. Spartans have now doubled the Panthers. No surprise there, actually, with the situation that it is tonight. Nice entry pass to Dingle. DeMuth. Kaboom! Oh, just deep again for Brooke Lonegro. Nice kick out. KR, Katie Rounds, a little bit wide right on that shot. And Sydney lean pressured, but again by Lonegro and DeMuth, and throws the ball out of bounds. 8:45. I got to tell you what, Coach Merton still has to be proud of these kids playing without 2 stars tonight. You're coming in with a team that's 2-10 on the year and 0-7 in the conference in that. And I'll tell you what, there's no quit in these kids. They've really done a nice job here tonight. Number 24 in the ball game, first time Morgan Landis, 5', 10-inch freshman for Palmyra-Eagle. Oh, Dingle, what a great pass. And Katie Rounds missing the bunny. Great ball movement there by the Spartans. Like I said in my pregame thoughts, you got to focus every time you come out here to play. Focus. In a game like this, okay, fine, the outcome, we kind of know what that's going to be, but work on your fundamentals here. Work on playing together as a team. Nice dish over to DeMuth. Looking to see whether that was a 2 or a 3 ball out of DeMuth. They're saying it was a 2 ball. Her 7th deuce. 18 points for Annalise, and I guess there was a foul after the shot. Okay, and I'm sorry I didn't catch that because I was marking that down, totaling up the most points. Inbounded again by Morgan Landis, making her first appearance in the ball game for the Panthers. Bartolotta. Sydney Lean, nice bounce pass. Oh, good by the doctor, Marley Dingle. Sophie Kiwi-Quell coming off that last tray. See if we can get her another one. Lonegro, oh, make a great little left-handed quick pass. I said when Lonegro attacks the basket, you better have your hands ready because if you have a little opening or whatever, she's going to get you the ball or try to. So have your hands ready. Out to Rounds, turn square. Feet square to the basket, a little deep off the iron. KR, a little off night tonight. If you're going to have an off night, this is a good night to have an off night. (53-25). We're at 7:33 to go in the ball game here. Bartolotta and Landis checking out of the ball game. You know, I'm just sitting here, too. I saw a couple of Palmyra girls, smiles on their faces and that. That's so important, too. Keep it fun, you know. This is, again, it's just a game. Brooke Lonegro, tough shooting night for Brooke. But, boy, has she made some great passes and dog on defense and that. Kiwi-Quell, kaboom! What has gotten into Kiwi-Quell? Must have got that from her mom, Michelle. Light them up just like Michelle used to do. And a deuce coming back for Lauren Stefancic. 17 points for Lauren Stefancic tonight. Entry pass, stolen by Brooke Smith. Here comes Gina Rolfe. 56-27. 6:30 to go in the ballgame. Nice entry pass in. Missed by Sydney Lean. Oh, beautiful crossover dribble by Brooke Lonegro, and just can't buy a basket. That ball was front rim, front rim, and out. Again, I'm going to say probably getting a little frustrated from the scoring angle, but boy, she does so much to help this team, and that's what you got to do. Night shooting, you play, you dish out twice as many assists, steal, make many more steals and everything else. She's a wonderful team player. Dingle trying to establish position. Yep. She could have lined that up too. You know, you can't stop shooting the ball just because you're having a bad night. If you're open, get those feet and shoulders square to the basket and put it up there. Never hesitate if you're open. You don't want to stop that. If you're open, that's the way the play is designed. Put it up. Ashley East checking in the ball game, as well as the slasher, Mary Zahn. Oh, great entry pass. Katie Rounds making a nice seal there on Seiden. Decided height advantage. Like I said, you got the two Redwoods, Eckel and Rounds in here. 6 feet and 6'2", and Palmyra-Eagle very short-handed. Ought to be taking advantage of this throughout the entire game. Katie Rounds at the stripe. Boy, in and out. 82% from the free throw line for Katie Rounds, so we'll take her percentage down a little bit. Side, oh, great bounce pass to Brooke Smith. Over to Stefancic, high launcher, no good, and there goes Seiden and Zahn. Zahn, nice hustle to Brooke. Have your hands ready. Great decision. That's the other thing I like about Brooke. If it's not there, she'll bring it back out, be patient, run the offense. Ashley East. Zahn looking for the opening, kick it over to Quell, And Huey Quell, Sophie, I think, was a little anxious to catch that ball and launch another tray. 2 for 2 tonight. 56-27, 5:30 to go in the ball game. Again, we're on January 11th, 2016, McFarland High School Gymnasium. On a very balmy 0-degree evening. Nice block. That was rejected like a good steak saying no to ketchup. Ashley East, deep three. Kaboom! Boy, we're lighting it up from three-point line. Kaboom! A 3 and a deuce for Ashley East. 5 points for AE tonight. Nice ball game. This is what you want to see, too. Some of these kids getting a little extra playing time tonight and have some success out here on the floor. Again, they practice every night against these other kids that get a lot more of the playing time, and that's nice to see them have some success. There goes Seiden and Ashley East on the wrist. 4:42 to go, 59-27. And again, kudos to Palmyra-Eagle. Seiden missing the free throw for hanging in there. Hanging in there. Like I said, one of my quotes was, don't wait for the storm to pass, but it's learning how to dance in the rain that's important, and obviously it's raining on Palmyra. Tough times in that, but they've learned how to still compete, be active in that. You got to like this. Oh, excellent entry pass and a beautiful left hand by Gabby Rundy. Her 7th deuce of the night to go along with a tray. 17 points for Gabby Rundy tonight. A to Z does it all. Launching it, Sarah Seiden, all net. Kaboom for Sarah Seiden. She's now got a deuce, a tray, and a free throw for 6 points for the leading scorer for the Panthers. KR swing it over. Huey Quell. AE going to skip it, I was going to say, over to Rundy. She ain't going to sit in the corner, go in. Beautiful, pretty little left hand coming in from that side. That's what you got to like about Gabby. Great fundamentals, and that's what it takes to really play some really all-round successful basketball. Nice, beautiful crossover dribble by Seiden. Little deep. Rundy on the rebound. Said call her A to Z because she does it all. And a timeout by Coach Willickett. 3:38 to go, 63-31. Again, kind of a little bit of a sparse crowd here tonight. Few people ventured up from Palmyra-Eagle, I have to say, up, because they're down kind of in southeast Wisconsin and that, down kind of in the Whitewater area and that. But a few people came along. It's always nice. Again, how important is it for them to support these girls with their record and everything else, for coming out here and the effort that they continue to put forth. And again, they're a young team. They got a lot of young girls in that, so this ought to pay dividends for them in the years to come also down at Palmyra. So kudos to Coach Mertens as well as his assistant coaches. Zahn, Heckel, skip pass to Quell, to the doctor. Engel brought the ball in front of her. Nice steal by Antonia Bertolotta. Kick over. Seiden, Bertolotta, back to Seiden. Skip pass over to Sydney Lane. And attack. Rolfe. Good. Cut off by the baseline. Rundy over to Bertolotta. Skip it over to Seiden. She's going baseline. Short corner. And Seiden with another deuce. Like I said, leading scorer, 13.7 points a game, is now up to 8 points a game for Seiden. A little sloppy. Coach Willickett said, come on now. Wants him still. Quell. Oh, in and out. The fans were ready to erupt. And the doctor, Marley Dingle, her second deuce of the night. 5'10" junior. 2:35 to go. 65-33 Spartans. Again, I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. And again, obviously our number one choice is to get over here to a ball game. It's only $4. Get in here. Great entertainment, watching kids play some hoops, boys and girls. If you can. If not, Again, YouTube/McFarland Cable to either watch the game live streamed or at a later date at any time. Please go to that website. You can pick up any of our past games. And our boys game that was done Friday evening, a great overtime win for the Spartans, and Benjamin Round's 45-point effort in that, will be on starting tomorrow. I know it wasn't on, hasn't been on since Friday night, but it will be on tomorrow. Nice basket by Sydney Lean, her first deuce of the evening. Little overlay by Sophie Quell, siding down with the rebound. Yeah, so again, I want to mention that too. If you ever have an issue with a broadcast that you're not seeing or something, please feel free to let us know, and we'll see about getting that up on the website for you. Sometimes we have a little connection problem with YouTube and that, so, or we could even have some technical difficulties here. So just let us know, and we'll get it up for you, because, again, these are memories. First free throw, good by side. And these are memories not only for these kids, but also for adults, for viewers anywhere in the United States, the world, and that want to see these games. We want to get them an opportunity to see them so people can follow these kids and their efforts. I think that's very important. 65-37, $1:57 to go. Quell to the doctor, skip it over. Eckel. Dribbles, Quell, Dingle. Sloppy and an over a back. $1:41 to go, 65-37, your Spartans. And again, at the end of this ball game, I'll put a quick wrap on it. And we will hope to see you be on the air this Friday, Beloit Turner against our boys. That's going to be a great game, up and down, I can tell you. I have seen Beloit Turner play, and I tell you, that'll be a very competitive game. They have a potential Division I player on their team, Mr. Fruin. Be very entertaining. So if you can, I would get out here to the ball game on Friday night. But if you can't make it, tune in on live stream and watch it on YouTube/McFarland Cable. Free throw line, no good by Samantha Lean. Has yet to score this evening. Oh, nice drive by the Slasher Zahn, and she is tied up by Antonia Bertolotta. Nice defense. Oop, I guess not. I guess she did not. I guess the foul was on Samantha Lean, number 15. Okay, Mary, let's see if we can improve your free throw percentage here. Nope. It's all right, Mary. Just a tough night, so all that means is struggle a little bit. Just come out to practice any little extra time you can. Just get to that free throw line and work on that. Said it's always very important. Practice your weaknesses. Practice your things that you're struggling with. If you're really good at something, don't just go out and keep doing that over and over. Work on the things that you need to improve on. She'll get it. I love her approach. She takes her time. She's got good rotation on the ball. Eckel, nice drive. 45 seconds to go. Zahn. Oh, I like that. Nice square up. Go in. Rundy on the rebound. 35 seconds to go. Rundy going to launch it from the deep corner. No good. Eckel, tough to the boards, and a putback for the Force. Her second deuce of the night. 20 seconds left in the ballgame. 67-37. Your Spartans. Bertolotta over to Seiden, going to launch another three ball. No good. The doctor Dingle and just walk it up. Clock out. Game over. Eckel dribbling the ball. And we have the end of another ball game here at McFarland High School. Final score tonight, your McFarland Spartans 67, the Panthers of Palmyra-Eagle 37. So, the question was answered, I guess, that a victory tonight for your McFarland Spartans, which will keep them at 5-3 now in the conference, and at least, depending on what happens with Edgerton tonight, tied for second place in the Rock Valley North Conference. Again, I'd like to thank my helpers tonight, Mr. Patrick Morn, Mr. Ryan Denzer, and Mr. Kelly Logan for camera work, graphics, audio, whatever. Thanks again, guys, for helping make my job just that much easier. So, my hope is that this telecast tonight provided you, the viewing public, with an enjoyable evening of McFarland Youth Sports. And for the kids participating, another special memory for them, as well as any friends, family, whatever, around the country, the world, whatever. So again, I feel honored and privileged to be given this opportunity. So be sure to either get here in person or join me for our next telecast this Friday, January 15th, boys versus Beloit Turner. And this is Bill, the Big K Cather, just living the dream, signing off and reminding you all, stay healthy, stay positive, live each day to its fullest, and God bless you. So long from McFarland, USA.